Take me to the cemetery. She's still alive.
This better be good.
I wish I could say it was.
It started the other night, Lou. I was alone in my office. Nothing in there seemed like it belonged to me anymore, including me.
Good night, Drake. It's a shame what happened.
We're closed.
Roland Drake?
Possibly.
I want to see you.
Well, pick up a local gossip rag. You'll see plenty.
I do read the papers. I gathered you weren't planning on being a very busy man anymore.
Nice.
That doesn't change the fact that I need to see you. Now.
Come back tomorrow. I won't be busy then either.
I'm downstairs. I said now.
Well, I can't say no to a lady. Or you.
I made a feeble attempt to straighten things up for her, to hide the inward chaos of my life, before her shadow eclipsed everything.
It's open.
Yeah, I thought you'd save me.
Oh, give me time.
Looks like you only have 30 days.
All right, so... how can I help you, Mrs...
Miss Montemar.
Of course.
She had a face that would launch 1,000 ships, and a body that would bring them back.
Now, you mentioned needing saving.
Sadly, it's no coincidence that I've come to you, Mr. Drake.
I didn't think that this was a happy accident.
Wise ass.
Where do you get to know the rest of me?
Oh, I'm not here to get to know the rest of you.
Pity.
I'm here to find out what happened to my father.
Montemar. Didn't I read something about him going missing in the papers last week?
I think my entire family's in danger, Mr. Drake.
Who do you think did it?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, Miss Montemar. We both read the papers. I don't believe the story you're selling. So why don't you just take it to the cops?
He's missing. I don't know that he's been murdered. And the cops, yes, they were very nice.
First time for anything.
They took his name down, told me to call if I heard from him. Real helpful.
Well, you want some more real helpful advice? Mm-hmm. You know from the papers that missing persons cases and me don't mix real well. I don't play the fool for anybody. I'd like my desk back. Wait. Wait a week and call him.
I can't wait a week. My uncle's gone missing now, too.
I'm not that guy. I'm not the guy in the papers. I wouldn't let anything happen to anybody.
I knew you weren't.
Please. Miss Montemar.
Catherine.
I'm sorry this happened to you.
I don't want sorry. I want solved. And unless they find a body, my father's never going to be considered dead. Which is why I want more than just his name on a list and a phone call in a week. Mr. Drake, in the papers you said that you were the best missing persons man in the city. Are you the best?
Find out.
So how does this work?
It's working right now.
Shall we?
Yeah, I think we should probably start with how he went missing.
Dinner.
Okay.
No. My father and I were supposed to have dinner at home.
Oh, you still live at home?
Yes, Mr. Drake, I'm not married.
Oh, good.
Why? What does that have to do with anything?
Nothing, that's for me. So, I take it Dad never showed?
No. We haven't seen him since Tuesday.
Now, does Dad have a habit of disappearing?
I don't know what kind of people you're accustomed to dealing with, Mr. Drake, but we're a normal family. We're the victims here.
Usually the victim knows the assailant. The assailant feels justified, so I have to ask this question. How did your family become rich, Miss Montemar?
I am suddenly very sure of one thing, Mr. Drake. I don't have the best man for the job.
Yeah? There's one thing you've forgotten.
Oh, really? Do tell.
How would it look with pieces of your clothing all over my office?
Well, you're the detective. You tell me.
So, you gonna invite me in?
Actually, I'm right in the middle of...
Hey, hate the DA, not me. You didn't listen to me.
Yeah, McDonald, I appreciate what
Up kind of late again?
Yeah, actually, I was just waking up.
Wow. I know you're going through a hard patch, buddy.
It's okay. Actually, things have started to pick up since you left.
Oh, well. You made me too good a detective to believe that. I can't believe the newspapers are making such a stew about that missing girl. But you'd think that you kidnapped her.
Yeah? Well, I appreciate you backing me up.
Oh, I see. Well, I didn't know you weren't alone. Anyone you know?
I'm alone. I want to be alone.
Okay. Sure. Can I use your bathroom?
No.
All right. So. This came for you at my office. If you could take care of your half, well, I'd appreciate it.
Here, let me take it.
Hope you get things straightened out, my friend.
Like I said, I just need some time to get on my feet.
You take care of yourself. You look like you've seen a ghost.
Roland Drake,
Possibly.
I need to see you.
Catherine? What's going on?
I need to see you. Can we meet at your office
Yeah, no. I'm not going to be in the office today, actually.
now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. So you see, Lou? Business is picking up already.
Of course it is. You might want to get your door fixed. Someone might break in.
Lou, after I watched you walk away, I went over my place again and again. How did this happen? And I never woke up. With every passing minute, it was feeling like it happened in a dream. Like I'd fallen for a ghost. I needed to get back to the only place I could think. I caught a whiff of perfume like sweet temptation. Last thing I needed.
Sorry, I'm closed.
Actually, I'm expecting someone.
More correctly, you were expecting me.
No. No, I wasn't. Who are you?
I'm scared, Mr. Drake.
Why?
I'm Jennifer,
Why the gun?
Catherine's sister.
Catherine?
Don't you make a habit of remembering the names of the ladies that come to you?
I remember if it's business.
Well, then I'm surprised you don't remember Catherine. I expect you gave her quite the business last night.
Look, why are you here?
I'm here to find out what you did to my sister. Now, are you gonna help me, or are you just sticking your nose where it doesn't belong?
Look, lady.
Or his nose off the mark?
How can I help you, sister?
You are still a detective after all, aren't you, Mr. Drake? I mean, perhaps not a very good one. It seemed remembering things would be minimum requirement. Do you remember my name? Or have I given you enough to go on? Huh?
I remember if it's important, Jennifer. That's my business.
Oh, and I remain too much of a lady to inquire what you do remember about Catherine. She came here last night, didn't she?
She did. Just before closing.
Yeah. And now she's missing. People in my family are missing, Mr. Drake. Where is she? Where is she? What did you do to my sister?
Beyond the obvious, nothing.
Don't lie to me. Please, Mr. Drake. My entire life is disappearing. If my father is dead, then Catherine stands to inherit my entire family fortune. Now I can't find Catherine. That makes me next.
All right. That I will remember.
And then I wake up this morning and I see this envelope full of pictures of the two of you. Yeah, real nice. I want to know what's going on right now.
All right, calm down. Those guns go off. You want to sit down?
No. I'd like to call the police now.
Fine. You know what? After last night, I feel like I was practically in your family. I like your family. Your sister came to me.
I'm not so sure about that. Why don't we call the police now and we'll just all look at these pictures together, okay?
Fine. Why don't we do
Good. What are you gonna do to me now, Mr. Drake?
Unfortunately, I'm gonna go with plan B. I offer you a seat and a chance to listen.
Well, it seems you have more than just a professional interest in missing persons cases, don't you, Detective?
I don't get it. Someone wants you to think something. But if that somebody thought that they had an airtight frame, they would have sent these things to the cops, not to you in the morning.
I'm disarmed. I guess now I have to take your word for it.
Look, you've got the wrong idea about me.
Oh, do I? Good. Because I would really like to know, what do you think is going on here?
I want to find out what happened to Catherine. I just don't want to get involved in it with you.
You don't get involved in this with me now, and I make sure all of these photos go to the police, and given your current reputation, oh yeah.
All right, fine. We're in business together. I normally make $35 a day.
We'll have to talk about that.
Yeah, well, we'll need to talk about the jewelry.
What jewelry?
Come on. Dumb's the one thing that doesn't look good on you. We both know that the jewelry had something to do with this case.
What do you know about the diamond?
Well, the gem was one of the things that came up last night. It's so valuable, how come everyone in the world isn't looking for it?
My father brought it back secretly. So only those of us in the family even know we need to be looking for it.
It can be very dangerous for those that do know.
Oh, I'm being very selective, Mr. Drake.
I always get picked for the good stuff.
Selective? Who's this?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Who are you? What do you want? Who are you?
He was gonna. I thought he might stab. Oh my God, is he dead?
Yes. Thanks to you. Now that gunshot's not gonna go unnoticed for long. Are you sure you don't recognize him?
I don't know him.
Well, he seems to know you, and somebody slit his throat and didn't finish the job. A dying assassin? Maybe he found me because of Catherine.
Hey, Drake. You all right in there? We heard something.
We're fine.
There's nothing in his pocket except a matchbook from the Wiltmore Hotel. Does it mean anything to you?
No, I wish it did.
Jennifer, this is murder.
Oh, if we're gonna have to talk about murder, then maybe we're gonna have to tell the police how you were with my missing sister all last night. And that I have pictures.
The police are gonna love you.
I don't need love. I need help.
Claude, are you still there?
Yeah, you got company.
Yeah, I'm just trying to help a lady out here. Something fell.
All right, it's nothing, folks. Something fell.
The blood.
Don't worry about it. I'm being evicted.
No. Okay, get that rug. Let's wrap. He's bleeding everywhere.
I'll get it. Just keep talking. Let him wonder what happened in there. I see you like a little innuendo.
Well, not a little one.
I'm gonna need some more information about the diamond. I know a place we can talk and the food survivable.
Wait, are you asking me to lunch at a time like this?
Yes, and since you're paying me $35 a day, it's on you, your pick.
Well, I do know a place within walking distance. But are you familiar with the Orloff?
No. Good food?
And then in the 1700s, it was stolen. It was later passed down to a Russian Count Grigory Orloff. And he was a paramour of the legendary Empress Catherine the Great. He was using the diamond to try to win her love. But no, not even with the purest of diamonds.
Now, who else found out what it was worth?
Well, a lot of people know what it's worth. Napoleon himself tried to find it, but his armies were warned by a ghost that there would be consequences.
No, I meant who found out what it's worth more recently?
More recently, there was a pair of Russian twins who leapt to their deaths after possessing it. And my father, he's not the kind of man that believes in curses, but even he was gonna have it recut, and then he disappeared.
How did your father get the diamond?
I don't know.
Worth a look. We can find out how he got it here. Maybe we find out who else knows about it. And how soon can you pay me?
Mr. Drake,
Yeah?
for you.
Where's my tip?
Eat your vegetables.
What was that?
Another ghost.
What?
Never mind. Now, with a diamond like that, it requires a big operator. It's not the kind of thing that you can sell in the open market.
I know. And that's why I'm worried about what's gonna happen to the rest of my family.
Your father was an archaeologist, so why didn't he just give it to a museum?
Well, for all I know, he was planning on it. I don't know. He was on the board of several museums.
A diamond like this is going to attract the wrong kind of attention no matter what your family tries to keep as a secret. Now, you mentioned that Catherine was set to inherit all of your family fortune. Why don't you get half?
Come to dinner tonight. You'll see.
You know I didn't hurt her. You remind me of her.
Well, we're sisters. Look, Mr. Drake, I'm not ready to turn you in just yet. Just arrive at 7.
If you hear from Catherine, will you let me know?
Of course.
I got it. You're broke.
$1.47. Still got an eye for detail, Lou.
Trained me well. We spent a lot of years together. Who's the girl?
Potential client, like I said, things are starting to pick up.
Is that the girl that was in your apartment last night?
No.
Busy man. Where's that one? I saw the state you're in. Needle mark in your arm. Got a tip for you, buddy. I can't cover for you the way I did with the missing girl. And I think someone's onto you.
You didn't need to cover for me. That was the whole problem.
Just trying to help. Need any help now?
Just $1.47.
Less the tip.
All in the details.
Perhaps that's why Jennifer Montemar hired you. You're a detail man.
Any change, mister?
I wish.
That was the first time I knew you were really on to me, Lou. So I figured the Orloff diamond was my best chance at finding Catherine.
Knowing her missing uncle is a jeweler, of course, you did the usual, and...
I checked every jewelry dealer in town, even the ones that didn't have a store. Nothing. Not even a missing jeweler. That bothered me. And I bothered them, and they made no secret about it. And you right at my heels? Well, you always knew how I felt about that. My life might have been a slow drip, but I was definitely bleeding. Then 2 Montemars walk into my office.
Catherine made me feel alive again. But Jennifer made me want to stay that way.
I arrived for dinner at the Montemar house thinking maybe I could find out what a respectable, normal family looked like. Because in my line, I'd never met one.
I'm
Roland Drake, a private investigator of Miss Jennifer's acquaintance who is indeed expected.
Anything else?
Yes, I can't say I care much for your shoes. Please, come in.
There's no longer steam coming off of my tea.
Mr. Drake, thank you so much for coming.
It's Montemar.
Oh, hey, baby.
Who's the rube?
Mr. Roland Drake, please meet John Shannon. Mr. Drake has agreed to help me.
Roland. I want to thank you so much for helping my girl out. I just got to say thanks for just going out of your way for her.
Yeah, well, not that helping her doesn't have its own benefits, but it is my job. What's your job?
Oh, I'm her fella. Oh, you're a working guy. I like helping out. I help her in, I help her out of things for free. But I got other hobbies. You want a bell, Pally?
You mean a drink or an opportunity?
Both are my bag, right, baby?
Dinner's being served. Johnny, please do try not to upset Mother tonight.
Pretty sure the Tin Star might upset her just a little more, huh?
And I'm sorry if Johnny appears rude, Mr. Drake. He really can be very sweet. Can't you love her?
For you? Yeah. All right. She's...
I had an ex-secretary who was real sweet.
Who was she?
Yeah, she made me feel real good, and when I gave her dictation, she made me feel real smart.
Oh, you can be a heel, huh, Mr. Drake?
I can be.
Well, you don't have to make a pose of it.
It's the only pose I have left. I am gonna have to ask your fella some questions.
Of course. Johnny will be more than happy to help any way he can.
Oh, I got that the first time. And I will have to ask your mother some questions.
Well, maybe not too many questions.
Really? Why?
You'll understand.
Mrs. Evelyn Montemar, I present to Mr. Roland Drake, a private investigator of Miss Jennifer's acquaintance.
Please don't stand. I never do. Where's my firstborn? Isn't Catherine joining us?
There hasn't been word, madam.
Oh, well, just us tonight.
Catherine was quite a dish, Mr. Drake. You know, you might even have a shot with her.
Did you?
No, but I got a thing for brunettes.
Charming.
Evelyn, quite the spread tonight, I must say. Like mother, like
You're not
daughter.
funny. No one thinks you're funny.
Is there anything else I can do?
You do enough. He's been my strength since your father disappeared last week. Sweet man. Private investigator, eh? Aren't you good enough to be a police detective?
Mother.
No. My shoes squeak too much. Ask Rivers.
I don't like a man with a sense of humor. I find it almost as unattractive as a woman with one.
Depends on what she's laughing at.
I rarely laughed before my accident, and less so now. Although I do find it amusing that Jennifer has brought you into our family business. Why?
I would like to help your daughter.
For a fee, I'm sure.
Well, even a Seamus gotta eat. Thank you.
Jennifer doesn't have her own money, Mr. Drake, so you must be working for me.
Yeah, we like hard workers around here, Mr. Drake.
Yet you're here too, Jonathan.
Touché.
I told Jennifer about the newspaper stories of your disgraceful behavior, Mr. Drake.
Wait till you see how I eat.
Mother, please, you're being rude.
I have a certain morbid fascination with failings. It was difficult to mask my delight at meeting you. You probably notice.
No, as you and your daughter keep pointing out, I'm not that good a detective.
I'm not surprised Jennifer sought you out, Mr. Drake. I'm sure you're the only detective she could recollect from my opinions of your failings regarding that poor girl. Catherine is the reader in this family.
Just because you read accusations in the newspaper doesn't make them true.
Yeah, didn't they say that you were the best, Mr. Drake?
My partner Lou would agree with you, Johnny.
Smart man.
Lou MacDonald's integrity seems quite unassailable. Frankly, I'm not surprised he left your partnership. He cuts quite a fine figure of a man in print.
Lou's always been uncompromising when it comes to appearances.
Well, you seem a little more flexible.
I was down on my luck, Johnny. Why don't you take up reading, find out what's going on?
Sadly, the only thing these two ever seem to read are the funny papers and the obituaries.
Mother, I invited Mr. Drake here tonight because I believe that he can do more for us than the police are doing.
Wouldn't it make more sense for you to take whatever you find to the police instead of here to us?
No more sense than slitting my own throat to get some fresh air.
Oh, I do wish Catherine were here. She would know what to do. I've often thought that Catherine took all the refinements from my womb and left precious little for our fascinating Jennifer.
Evelyn, Jennifer brought me here, and I'm willing to do what's necessary to help.
Seems you've done more than necessary as far as the police were concerned. Perhaps without you, that poor girl would still be alive.
The girl's family contacted me when the police appeared to be doing nothing. I found the girl and I said so. She died. The DA and the police made it easy to hate me and hard for me to stay out of a permanent address with 3 squares and a cot.
The police are doing everything they can for us. I am beside myself without my Wilson.
All right, I have a certain morbid curiosity. When is the last time you saw your husband?
The last time I saw Wilson was here at home last week.
When was that exactly?
Tuesday, 2:15. He received a guest in his study.
What was the guest's name?
When Mr. Montemar has company come to the back door, I've been given specific instructions not to notice.
And his name was?
The monogram on his briefcase bore the letters GG.
You did notice.
Only the 3rd visit.
What happened?
He visited for 31 minutes, and as per my instructions, I have no idea about the nature of his business.
As long as Nadia's book is missing, the operation is not safe.
The diamond will never be safer than it is with me.
Well, I'm afraid we must disagree, my friend. Nadia's death could...
I'm sorry to say I didn't see or hear any of their conversation, unfortunately.
You're being coy with me, aren't you, Rivers?
It hadn't occurred to me, no.
The house isn't that big. Someone had to see him leave.
No.
Rivers?
No, honestly, no.
All right, so nobody saw Wilson or this Gigi leave the house.
I assumed he was delayed with business, so we ate dinner without him, which is normally beyond contemplation. I waited some time for him, and then I had Rivers put me to bed.
And you never followed up, and you never called the police.
Later, I thought I heard them in the study. I heard voices.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Jennifer, we agreed how unattractive that sense of humor is, didn't we?
Jennifer, I never asked you where you were that night. Oh, you don't have to wait for the door. You can just go ahead and answer the question right now.
I spent the entire day with John.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, it was great. It was a very good day.
Very great.
And then I came home late, alone, and found out that my father was missing.
Not much of an alibi.
Hey, how about I pop you right in the kisser, all right?
Gentlemen.
Hey, I'm just trying to keep it civil with this flat tire. What's your alibi?
What? She just said it. What? You got something in your ears, pal? You can't hear anything? What do you want me to say? We had a lovely afternoon.
Yeah.
We did things that a fella does with his dame.
It was a lovely It was a lovely.
It's not your business, all right? You just...
What'd you see? What'd you do?
I saw a lot of this lovely young lady. Huh? And you better keep your eyes off, pal. I see what you're doing with those eyes. This belongs to me. It's off limits. Huh? You want to ask some more questions? Detective Barry Tate of the Los Angeles Police Department.
Please excuse the interruption, ma'am. I'm just here to ask Drake. I hope you're here in a non-working capacity.
We're birds of a feather that way, Barry.
I'm here about Wilson Montemar.
I'm Jennifer Montemar. What have you discovered?
Well, Miss Montemar, we found your father's car abandoned on Hope Street near 6th.
What about my father?
Well, miss, we haven't found him or his belongings yet, but we did find fresh blood in the car, and I figure with that blood that this is becoming less and less a missing persons case.
Interesting.
What is interesting?
Because you figured something out, Barry.
I will allow you to stay in my presence for a moment, but there's something more important here. Finding Wilson Montemar.
Now there you might have figured wrong.
And why is that, Drake? Do you care to tell the law something for a change?
Nah, I don't have my fingers in all the pies the way you do.
Well, I am not leaving this place until I have found out everything that I need to know to help you, Evelyn. Now, Evelyn, is there something else we should be looking for here?
I don't know what you're asking of me.
I believe you. Jennifer, I believe that you are so concerned with getting back what is yours. Well, have you any idea what your father is up to?
I only know that he's missing and that you found his car.
Well, it's lucky that I'm here. Give me one reason why I should leave you in this room, Drake.
I like cooked goose. And the company's good.
Maybe Catherine knows. When do I get to talk to her in person? Oh. Catherine's not here, is she? You didn't try to help her like you helped that missing girl, Nadia, did you, Drake? You know, the one that's dead.
No. If anyone's gonna help a girl, you're the one to pull the trigger.
Don't mess this one up.
Don't talk with your hands.
Oh, I'm going to be doing more than talking with my hands.
He's present.
Funny last words, Drake.
Detective Tate, I don't appreciate violence in my house.
Yes, thank you very much for all of the information, and please let us know if you discover anything else. Thank you for coming.
I would dissuade your daughter from having any further contact with Roland Drake. Ma'am.
So would I.
I will be talking to all of you. Ma'am.
Well, that was delicious.
I still need you.
Although I have no sensation, the pain is constant. Blame where there should be love.
I'm sure you mean guilt where there should be love.
Why, Jennifer, I never get such a rise out of you.
Mother, I let you berate me day after day and night after night, but not tonight. No, you can shut your trap.
You don't dare speak to me that.
Yes, I do.
I know a mother should never feel what I feel for you. Rivers, I want you to call Lou MacDonald. Get him on the telephone. Tell him I will pay him whatever he requires of me to get to the bottom of this. Tell him!
Mother, I already have Mr. Drake.
It should be you, not me, in that chair.
So, like your goose cooked, eh?
It pains me as a mother that you are such a disappointment.
Well, then allow me to take away your pain.
No!
Beverly Hills 4044. The Lou MacDonald Agency. Hello, Mr. MacDonald. This is the Montemar residence. Yes. We'd like to engage your services tomorrow morning. Oh, that? That's an unseemly radio play I have on in the background. I should have turned that down. I'm terribly sorry. So, tomorrow morning, bright and early. Yes. It is a delightful surprise, isn't it? Stop! Stop! Here. Use the pillow. It helps with her pain.
You don't have the guts.
You can't leave well enough alone, can you?
We could stop doing this.
I had it all wrapped up in a neat little box. She didn't have to be found.
Yeah, so that little black book was worth killing her, huh?
No, you killing her was worth it. I protected, sir, my city and the profitability of our ventures. I was mad that you didn't get the chair for murdering that backstabbing little whore.
I guess you don't control everything, do you?
Oh, yes. But there is one thing I control tonight. You may disappear.
That's a shame, because I have the Black Book.
Liar.
You risk it?
The only one at risk is you.
Yeah.
No one knows you're up here with me. Now, we'll spend enough time together for you to tell me where the book is now. If not, you, eventually, will beg me to throw you off this roof. You're a missing person. You always were. Nobody's gonna come and find you because nobody cares.
Pull up a chair. Got a nice view. We got options.
You don't have any options. You are going to disappear.
Like you did to Catherine Montemar.
I heard tonight. Let me clue you in. She's dead.
Dead? Dead? You're lying. How?
I ask the questions. You give the answers. If you don't, you are going to...
Sir!
Turn around, officer. Get back to what you were doing.
It's not that, sir. You said you didn't want to be interrupted unless he showed up. He's here.
All right. Such a nice evening. Really nice evening. You know, I think I'll give you a break until I get back. How about a jaw?
Try some ointment on there.
Stay safe.
I found her.
What?
I found Nadia.
Get out of there.
What are you talking about? I found the girl. Call the police. No. No.
This is how we do things in my city. When things move through, I serve and protect. I always get my cut. I've risked everything. You can't change this.
You changed it when you killed his niece.
You don't know that I killed his niece.
We know everything. That's why you work for us.
I may work for you, but this is my city. This isn't some painting or broken piece of pottery this time. This rock is the most valuable item we have ever moved, and I get my cut.
You are, to use the term of your own organization, on probation. They will decide when you are part of this again.
I won't stand by on this one. My forces are powerful and you need me. When I find Wilson...
Stay out of it. It is beyond you now.
Nothing is beyond my reach.
Don't you dare walk away from me. Find where Montemar is. Bring him to us. Make problems, and it is you who will be exported.
You think you can come into my precinct, my office, and tell me what to do? I am this city. This is my rule of law. If you want to live, don't ever tell me what to do again.
Yet, you...
Matthews! Another suspect tried to escape. Clean this mess up. I want every one of our men looking for Drake. He's still got that book.
Nadia had a book, black with the dark afterglow confessions written in her own code. Her words, up till then, were the only safe I could never crack. Police corruption, Wilson's own name, and the priceless things moving through the deepest arteries of the city unseen, all found new meaning in the diamond as it flawlessly destroyed the Montemar family.
The Black Book wasn't just an insurance policy anymore. It's a chance to set it all right.
You had it. Of course. Well played. Where was it? Just curious. Fine. So that's why no one would really testify against you. Very well played.
A lot of names in that book. Anything happened to me, I make provisions.
Jeez, Drake, this place is a petri dish of germs.
Tate, I want an all-points bulletin put out on Roland Drake.
What's the charge, sir?
The charge? I found blood. I'll come up with something.
Yes, sir.
Move over, Jennifer. I'll drive.
So, Wilson seems to be missing.
I know. And I'm really worried about my father.
Montemars always know more than they tell. He and I were working a deal. I know you have a precious little item.
Are we driving someplace?
Now, even with him gone, it doesn't mean that you and I can't be in bed together. We've always been close, Jennifer.
Never with my consent.
Now, let's do this deal together, and then you and I can go somewhere new. A cottage in the woods, neighbors miles away visit only occasionally. They smile at us and pat our children on the head, never knowing. You have to give it to me. Give it to me now.
What happened to you?
So after dinner, I was peeking in your mom's bedroom.
And?
I fell. Tate caught me. I wish I'd hit the ground.
So what are we gonna do about John?
Mother!
Rivers, you've been my strength since my Wilson disappeared. You're so good to me. I don't tell. I don't tell.
This is getting weird.
Things are making so much sense right now.
I'm glad they are for you.
Oh my God! Why are you doing this? Why?
Rivers, you handsome, handsome man. Wait till they find out. I'm dead.
Is she really dead?
Please comb my hair before the police arrive.
The police can't come.
That would be a Mr. John Shannon, arriving uncharacteristically early.
Johnny, hi. I'm so glad you're here.
Drake, what are you doing here?
I'm just here to check out our father's study.
Oh, no. That room's been gone over many times. Don't bother.
Well, do you mind if I earn my 45 a day?
35 a day?
You look like you could use a beer. You know, I could use one.
A little early.
Yeah, it's late for me.
You got all the sides covered, haven't you?
Excuse me?
You and me in the bedroom?
That was real?
And what's this?
This was covering our bases?
Don't do me any favors.
Are you crazy? All of that had to happen in front of you. Don't question my feelings.
It's a simple mistake. You show me some affection and I go and believe it.
You know, you might actually like how this turns out. My father's study's down the hallway. I'll meet you there. You trust me? Do you trust me? John.
What is he doing here? Hmm? Was he here all night? Why are you in your nightgown? I mean, was he in your bedroom?
Hey.
What does he know?
Calm down. We will find out. Now,
Right.
about Drake.
Okay, whoa, yeah, shh.
Yes.
We'll find out what he knows together.
Yes. Do you honestly think he knows something he's not telling us?
I got an idea.
Johnny, you're kidding, right, tough guy?
I don't like Johnny.
Neither do I.
Much as I don't want to, I'll have to hurt her if you don't talk.
You're all heart.
We're gonna talk about you. We're gonna talk about that Orloff diamond. I think you know more than you're letting on.
You need to stop that
What?
thinking.
I love Jennifer, and I won't let you ruin it.
You're good for her. Oh, I can see that.
If you care anything about her whatsoever, you're gonna tell me what you know about that diamond.
I can't tell you where the diamond is.
Wrong! Look, you're jealous. I get it, Drake. But let's make things real spiffy and tell the whole story. You first.
What whole story, Johnny?
What whole story?
Oh, I got him interested now. Wilson, he's not missing.
I know. He's dead.
That's right, Eagle Eye. He's dead. Wait a minute. How did...
No one's seen him for 7 days. There is no body, so no one's gonna squat hot for it. In fact, the file in Tate's office said no one contacted the police or the family for ransom, which can only mean one thing. Despite all appearances, the Montemar family has no money.
They don't?
No, of course. That's why the diamond is so important. Anyone who sells that diamond on the black market would be set for life.
How do you know this? My father never told me.
Obviously, he wouldn't tell you because that would tie him to the Russian mob and to illegal trafficking. How do I know it? Well, he told it to someone else in bed months ago. And a girl named Nadia wrote it down. It didn't make sense until today.
All this time, they've been looking for Wilson. We've been looking for the diamond.
We?
Oh, yeah. That's the best part. You're gonna die. And there won't be no murder, because they won't find no body, because we always...
Who's we, Johnny? Huh?
It's just...
Who was it?
You know.
Who's we?
We, just
Who
we.
is we? You better tell me that.
That's it,
We?
Jennifer. You're crazy. You want to know who killed him, Drake?
Gun's not loaded, Roland.
What the... You little bitch, what are you doing?
Son of a beast.
It was the first and last time Johnny ever touched a book.
Oh, I'll have to clean that up.
That was exciting.
With you, it usually is.
I have never in my life. I mean, I have heard some crazy things in my, but that was most arousing. Is that okay? Oh my gosh! Wow.
Lou wants to kill us, I think.
Drake.
I swear, I'm not trying to be presumptuous, but I honestly feel that a motel is our best bet.
You're not being presumptuous. Not at all.
It felt right to be there next to her. With her sister, it had been lust, a challenge. But with Jennifer, even how her body moved in such an unconsciously alluring manner melted me in a way I didn't have a name for. Planning another invasion?
Well, actually, I was kind of hoping you were. How about India? Catherine always wanted to go to India. If she even knows where it is. But honestly, I think it's just anything to get out of that house.
Jennifer, if there's ever going to be an us anywhere, you need to know everything.
Is there an us?
Isn't there? I woke up that day and there was blood. And I don't know what happened or why I didn't wake up. Maybe I was drugged. But I opened my eyes and there was the blood, her blood everywhere. You have to believe me, not hurt her. It kills me that I haven't solved the crime. And then you walked into my life. And things got all
Nadia's death has, forgive me, Wilson, how do you say this? Changed the game. And your exorbitant debt and continued excess will bury your family.
So, now you know we're poor.
Did he give you the diamond?
No, you'll never get it from me.
Okay, as discussed, we'll beat it out of him. Where is the diamond? Huh? Where is it?
All the love I have for you is in that safe.
It's empty.
Take care of the body.
My dear, I cannot sleep. I have to go back to the house. We need money, and I know where my father has some hidden. As much as you might disagree, I cannot spend the rest of my time in this negligee. I hope I'll be back before you even read this. Jay.
I need a cab. So I followed her. I was thinking clearly enough to know that after having her, I wouldn't be thinking clearly.
You never let yourself fall for a dame in our business, let alone 2 in 1 week. Sisters? Naughty, naughty, naughty. Bad for business.
I didn't follow her because I didn't trust her. I followed her because I had to. She left a trail of all my hopes.
Like crumbs in the forest.
Why is it so important? Who cares about what's in her little black book anyway?
You should care. I'm in her little black book. He is in her little black book. And you are in her little black book too. Tonight, we are going to go and relieve Drake of his little get out of jail green card. Now, fortunately, we found blood in his house. We have a proper warrant for his office.
Operator, get me the reporter's desk at the Herald Express.
Let's wait.
Eyes on the road.
Catherine.
Did you take it all off, huh?
Drive.
Boy, that was close.
You think?
Want me to wait?
Does this look like my final destination?
It's sarcasm, right?
No.
Really?
Yes, it's sarcasm. Flash me if we find we're not alone, all right?
Do you want me to blow the horn too?
There goes your tip.
Keep the fare running.
Everything okay, Bert?
Yeah. Waiting on a fare.
Well, good luck with that, Bert. Listen, we got an APB on this guy, Roland Drake. You seen him?
Nope. Nope.
We need to get back to the house I was casing.
Listen, Drake, I don't want to get you turned in, but I also don't want to be an accomplice to your peep show. All right, take you back to that motel and we'll call it even.
No, I...
Mr. Claude Allen, I asked a question. You will answer.
Drake's a good man, Detective. I think you railroaded him.
You will do what I say. Arrest them!
We didn't see anything.
You want us to arrest the reporters?
My family.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Hey, Mr. Drake, up early?
Late. How about a newspaper, Scotty?
Sure thing. Lots of bad news. Should be a good morning. The DA guy who was after you got his, huh? Guess there is justice.
Well, I wouldn't want to be caught dead at his funeral.
I got back just ahead of her, Lou. My whole world had changed knowing Catherine was still in it. I knew that my feelings for Jennifer were deepening, clouding everything, including the job she'd hired me to do.
Okay. Oh, good. You got my note. We need to talk.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Okay, let me talk first. So, I went back to the house, packed our bags. Then I went to check on Johnny. Roland, he wasn't there. His body wasn't there. There was no body. And I searched that house, and there was no body. And it scared the heck out of me. So I got our stuff, and I came here. I got out of there as fast as I could.
Who do you think moved the body?
Why are you looking at me like that? Who do you think moved the body?
Time for a confession.
Roland, I don't even know what.
I followed you tonight.
Why?
Catherine. Catherine moved Johnny's body.
What?
Catherine.
You're sitting here trying to tell me she's still alive?
Look, I know that you love your sister.
So she's still alive?
Yeah, but you need to consider the fact that she might be behind all of this. She faked her own disappearance. This is the genius of this whole thing. She's taking bodies and burying them in open graves. No body, no crime.
Either that or she's trying to protect me. Because that's what she's done her entire life, Roland. You don't know her. Rivers, he told you about some guy with the initials GG when we were at dinner? So if GG is so important to keep secret, maybe we should be looking for GG.
That would be my next course of action. It's unmarked, except for Gigi. Unmarked mail's the best. Those are the ones who don't want to be found. The man that attacked us in my office, he had a matchbook from here. There you go.
Take good care of it for you, sir.
Don't worry, it's not ours. Is Clark Gable staying here?
Sir, Clark Gable is not checked into our establishment.
How about William Powell? Not the William Powell, but a William Powell.
We may have a celebrity or celebrities staying here. Alas, if only you knew their name, then I could find him for you. Shall I call security and show you the front door?
Nah, we saw it on the way in.
You know that 5 spot you gave me? Well, someone just arrived in your car.
321. The receptionist's finger hesitated on one name. Receptionist's fingers always hesitate on the one name they don't want to reveal.
Two of them. They're on their way up. No idea, but they thought they were very clever.
320, 321. Wow, you were right.
This is not your room.
Well, that's a relief, because you look like you hug the sheets.
We are here to see Mr. GG.
Mr. Gigi?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Mr. Gigi does not see anyone without an invitation.
I got an invitation right here.
Good luck.
Hi. Whoa. Whoa.
Здравствуйте, Jennifer. I must say I am very, very sorry that the events of the Montemar household have been so deeply distressing for you. And the infamous Mr. Drake, scourge of the police. I am Gavron Grozny, a friend of the family, you could say.
Let's talk about the Orloff diamond.
So now you and Miss Montemar find yourselves in quite an uncomfortable position, no?
Really? What would that be?
Everyone who comes in contact with the diamond dies.
You're in contact with it.
You are not a villain, Mr. Drake. The whole city has tried to make you to be such a person, but try as you might, I know you are not. The missing Russian girl, Nadia. She was my niece.
Wait, you're the Gigi that's all over her black book? Not in the customer section, but you're the busy man she admired so much?
Da. Information is the currency of our business. Is true? Huh? You do not rise to become the head of the Russian black market without knowing the value of having crippling information about the corrupt and inelegant police force. The pitifulness of their own corruption makes them vulnerable to my temptations.
Was my father's diamond one of your temptations?
Perhaps. But if you have come for your father's diamond, you have come woefully unprepared. In fact, I am insulted that you have come to me bringing nothing but this girl. and you stop hitting me!
Yeah, but that's my girl.
And now you seem to find yourself in a most uncomfortable position.
Miss Montemar, I am very impressed. I'm very impressed. I can see why Mr. Drake is so anxious to claim you for his very own.
Do you have it?
Indeed, comrade, it is close by.
Then give it to me.
No. But be careful, they might shoot. Oh, this is frightening. It is close by, but not within reach.
Then reach further.
It is where every item of great value in antiquity should be, but it is, however, not on display. I'm not prepared to say more.
You don't need to. A place with antiquities, a museum, not on display. It's just waiting to be sold on the black market.
You are on a fool's errand. My temptations reach far and wide. You are an honorable man, Mr. Drake, and I meet so few of them in this business. But with her, I suspect it will always be unfinished business.
Yeah, but that's our problem.
Sadly, one of many, I'm afraid. Listen to me. Leave this place. Leave this place. Leave the diamond. Leave the underbelly of your pasts behind and start again together while you still can. You two are very good together.
I came here for the diamond. I want what's mine.
No matter who it destroys. Huh?
Our papers are being forced to publish pictures of you as you've seen fit to draw us into the light and to jeopardize our largest transaction to date. We have decided you are permanently out of any further business arrangements. To use the parlance of chess, you are a pawn, Tate. You are always a pawn, and you're being removed from the board.
A pawn. Me? I knew all the pieces would be here. Half an hour ago, uniformed officers went to each and every one of your so carefully hidden homes. Hat in hand, they knocked on your doors and then asked your wives, with your children woken from their beds, could they come inside? Oh, they had bad news. Now, if any one of you wish to see any of your family again, you will tell me where the Orloff diamond is being taken tonight. Oh, and as they say in chess, gentlemen, checkmate.
Let's just find the diamond and leave the country together. Listen, if we return it to India, to the Eye of Vishnu, we will want for nothing.
Wait. We need to get some things clear here, sister. I haven't solved one thing you came to me to investigate. What about your father? What about the man dead in my office? And Catherine? I am not stopping until I find out how she's tied into all this. Isn't that what you were all fired up about?
So?
So, after hearing Gavron, a lot of things are starting to make sense. Little things. I came into possession of a book a while ago. For months, it didn't make sense, and then I met you. All of a sudden, random names, numbers, information start popping up. I think between that and you, I could find this diamond. I could bring down Tate's operation, and I could finally clean up this city that you're suddenly in such a hurry to leave.
And get us both killed in the process.
Gavron thought he was being cryptic, all right? But that book is the last missing puzzle piece that makes all this make sense. I can find your diamond. Trust me?
I trust you.
Where to, Mac?
1130 Linden Avenue, Warehouse District.
We're almost there. How's the black book fit in?
So I broke into your house.
Broke into my house?
Best place to hide it.
Was it my house?
Yeah, don't worry, I didn't touch your crappy brandy.
What about the cognac?
It was good. That's when I found out what was so ingenious about Nadia. All those random Russian names all corresponded to numbers. Those numbers fit a grid that matched the museum annex. Gavron filled in the rest. Jennifer and I didn't know what we'd find at the secret museum annex. Catherine, Tate, or hopefully just the diamond. We only knew that we had to get it tonight, or the promise of the jewel and a new life would fade into the darkness of the black market and be lost forever.
I want these wires cut. The alarm's off. This building shut down now. Am I understood?
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, sir, what are you doing? No alarm has been set off?
Alarmed yet?
Only we had guns. I love you.
Ditto.
Go, 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 go. Tate, you can't get away with this! Once again, your persistence will be your undoing. It's over, Drake! You're late. Again. How does it feel to be just like a frightened little Russian girl pleading for your worthless life, and no one's here to save you?
I'm not pleading. Speaking of little girls, you hit like one.
You know, if you was half as smart as your mouth, you would have played ball with us like your partner did. You never did get anything right, did you? Well, Now, this is the end. Oh!
Good luck with that. Come on.
Looks like you're at a dead end.
Wow, eye for detail, Lou.
Miss Montemar, I've been admiring you from afar. Of course, that's how I get to know people. But most of all, I've been admiring that diamond. I understand it's priceless. So, what's half of priceless?
Even you wouldn't.
Don't underestimate me, buddy. I've always been willing to do what you couldn't. That's why I'm the one with the nice suit, the car, the office, and the gun.
We were friends. You can't ask me to choose.
Well, profiting from an unfortunate situation's the only way to stay sane in a city like this. Doesn't take a lot of detective work to know you're sweet on her. But I'm warning you, you can't trust her. You'll thank me for shooting her, Roland. As I say, we'll each have half of priceless.
Give it to me!
Sorry, Lou. She's priceless.
Tate is dead.
I know I must have been a thorn in your side as your partner.
You made me too good a detective to believe that. A bull in a china shop can be useful, if not aggravating.
We have the diamond. This is our chance. Let's go.
Wait, there's a trail of bodies leading to you. I've seen Catherine Montemar alive. Come on, who sent you the photos? Who murdered your mother, your father?
It doesn't matter. We have the diamond. And I love you. So let's go.
No, I can meet you. Remember the time I told you to trust me? And bring the world map too? And you, I know what you want. Pull yourself together and meet me at my office.
Okay, so here's a plan. I got a numbered key, number 77. I got 2 boxes here. One of them's the black book. The other one is a letter. I want both of these to get to Lou. If anything happens to me, you'll know what to do.
Take me to the cemetery. She's still alive.
This better be good.
I wish I could say it was.
Lots of bad news. Should be a good morning. The DA guy who was after you got his, huh? Guess there is justice.
Catherine.
That was the beauty of Catherine's plan. She was using the open graves to bury bodies so no one would look there. The plan was perfect. How much do I believe Jennifer anymore? She told me she didn't know him. Then she shot him.
This is Evergreen Cemetery. If Catherine is the key, then trust me. I've learned enough about this family to know that someone's gonna be at the DA's grave tonight.
I have more than one gun, you know.
I was counting on it, Lou.
I'll take priceless over half of priceless any day. Give me the black book, Roland.
You don't want the diamond?
No. What would I do with it? I couldn't even buy a sandwich with that diamond. But the black book, no. That's everything in the city.
I guess you can trade in ruining lives for cash forever, huh? Where I'm going, I don't need it. And I'm not coming back.
Where is it? Don't think I won't use this.
And here I thought we made up. Go to the drop box. One we used when we were in business together.
I'm not fond of you, Roland. I think you should go away. But with her, someplace bright, where you can see things coming. You always were a little too shiny for the city.
In this world, the one that cares more always loses.
The one with a gun always wins. Get out.
Catherine, you're going away for good.
Roland, you love me. Nobody needs to know. My family never told anybody that Catherine committed suicide. I can be Catherine. I can go into the attorney's office. I can get the house. I can get everything, and we can just go away. We can leave here together.
I loved you. Not now. They need to know, and you need to go away.
I can be Catherine for you. You can have both of us.
No.
Sorry, Drake. You made me do this. You made me. I'm so sorry. I loved you.
Lou, wait at your house. It will arrive at dawn. Drake. Son of a...
I hope with all that's left of my heart that we're on our way to India and that you never see this. If you are reading this, I didn't get to cancel the package with this letter to Lou because I was wrong about you and about love. But I guess I was wrong about a lot of things. It was always about the diamond. I was just part of a plan that was hard-faceted and icy as your feelings and that rock. You toyed with my heart with fickle carelessness, and I fell for it. They say a kiss is the way we love someone when words are not enough. Well, this letter is my kiss. My confession of love and your confession of guilt. I was a fool. I wanted you, but I wanted the truth more.
Miss Montemar? Ma'am?
I finally know exactly why you hired me, to be your fall guy, and I fell all right. I guess you were right about me. I am good at my job. I knew you were trouble, but then trouble is my business.